Good morning. Happy Sunday to you. My name is Evan Smith. I'm the pastor at Second Presbyterian Church here in downtown Stanton, and I'm coming to you today with your daily Lenten devotional. Today is Palm Sunday. And we remember how the people, they gathered and they waved these palms and they hailed Jesus on what's called Jesus' triumphal entry, like coming in as king in triumph. Now, the lesson we're looking at today, Jesus tells the disciples to go and where they'll find like a donkey and the donkey's colt, and to get both these animals. That's Matthew's version. Both these animals, and if anybody says, like, what are you doing? Just tell them the Lord needs them. And so that's what has happened before. And our reading picks up in Matthew 21 at verse 6. The disciples went and did as Jesus had directed them. They brought the donkey and the colt and put their cloaks on them, and he sat on them. A very large crowd spread their cloaks on the road, and others cut branches from the trees and spread them on the road. The crowds that went ahead of him and that followed were shouting, "Hosanna to the Son of David! Blessed is the one who comes in the name of the Lord! Hosanna in the highest heaven!" When he entered Jerusalem, the whole city was in turmoil, asking, "Who is this?" The crowds were saying, "This is the prophet Jesus from Nazareth in Galilee." This was the moment of triumph for Jesus. But what the crowds did, as I covered in the midweek home worship, and I did a Bible study on this passage, and if you're interested in learning more, I really encourage you to check that out. It's on the Facebook page, on the web page. But the crowds, they spread out their cloaks for him to go on, which was this sign of saying, we recognize you as the rightful king. We see that with Jehu back in 2 Kings chapter 9, I believe it was, verse 13. And also, they then waved branches. We traditionally say palm branches. Palm branches were a sign of revolution. That when 200 years prior to this, when Judas Maccabeus had overthrown the pagans that were in charge and like purified the temple and all that, the palm branch was the symbol of that revolution. And so the people are very much proclaiming who they want Jesus to be. These palms, by the way, if you're like, how did this guy get palms? Nobody's got palms now. They're actually the palms from last year. They're a year old. These are the ones that I didn't need in order to make into ashes for Ash Wednesday, which is where the ashes for Ash Wednesday traditionally come from. And so I still had these and kept these. And so now we have palms for Palm Sunday. But there are so many ways I think these palms can represent the way we try to force God to be who we think he should be. The way that we want to put God in a box or control God or do whatever else it is with God. Because we often, as people, want God to serve us on our terms. We want blessing on our terms. And so the folly of the people as they hail Jesus is, I think a lot of people hail Jesus if they can get exactly what they want. We would all hail Jesus if in so doing, we got the freedom we wanted or the riches we wanted or whatever else. Like, people would find a way to find faith if that was something that was guaranteed. The challenge on this Palm Sunday and every day is to love God and worship God for who he is, just as he is, because he is, and not because of anything we're hoping to gain from him. It's a daily struggle. It's part of our daily walk. But just like in any relationship, we want to be loved and appreciated not for what we give, but just for who we are. So let's find a way on this Palm Sunday to wave the palm, to yes, say, Jesus, we welcome you. You are truly King. And then let's receive Jesus as King in the way that he wants to be King. And that is your word for today. Now, in a few hours, we're going to be streaming our Sunday service on this page and on the Facebook, or rather, we are on the Facebook page, and on the church's webpage. I hope that you'll join. Last week, I did a watch party and invited people to come in, and it was so great to see people there and to have some people commenting. And in many ways, it's about the closest we're going to feel like we're getting to worshiping together for the time being. So I hope that you will take the time to join us at 10:30 on this page, or at a later time at your own convenience. So hopefully I'll see you then, or if not, I'll see you then tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Have a great day, and goodbye.